think I got the fever. I'm heated, pumping up the meter. Call me a ringleader, bad party bleeder. Ricky's what a storm, lead after leader. Hey, can you dig it? I come alive, y'all give me what you got. Back up, come stick up, pump your fist up. You took the shot of no buckshots and bust slip. Rolling like a kid, make it feel alright. Move it up all night, body rock, show me what you got. Let go, break the slip. Rolling like a kid, make it feel alright. Move it up all night, body rock, show me what you got. Let go, break the bass.
to Makarosu 8299.
Ah! 1 second. Ah, everything's scuffed. What a return. What a return. Hold on a minute. What a return. Okay. Don't need to be that quiet. Don't need to be that loud either. I don't know. Anyways. Hey, wait, why am I on this overlay? Oops. Ah. Okay, there we go. Hey, it's Poisson Variants, your VTuber Math Gamer and Nonsense Enjoyer. And how has everybody been? I have had one break of a break. One heck of a break. One heckle of a speckle. One speckle of a breckle. I don't have any other words to describe it. It was a break. It was one of the breaks of all time. Without a doubt. Was it bad? Was it notable? It certainly was a thing. Oh, excuse me. I did. What did I do? I feel like I didn't. I didn't do. Eardrums. Let me change this. There we go. Okay. R. Hey. Hey, Jen. Jen, how are you doing? Car? No. Over break, there was no carring. There was no car, there was no car destruction. There was no car obstruction. There was no car reconstruction. Or car destruction. How do you say that one? I don't know. But no notable car occurrences happened over break. Actually, there were a few times it almost came close. I was the passenger. I was not driving, but when I was driving with someone on multiple occasions, they had to slam on the brakes. So I guess you could count that as car-related hazards. I suppose that's close. Car-related difficulties, but no actual collisions or anything of the sort. Wow. I haven't done this in a while. Gotta get back into the groove. It was a fun week though. It was an enjoyable week with a weird how do I say it? There we go. an unusual but not terrible Thanksgiving. An unusual but not terrible Thanksgiving. It could have been worse. It could have been better. But I'll say it was a solid 6.5 out of 10. You know, it was fine. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person in general, though. That's the thing. I say that phrase a lot. That's the thing. Looking for verbal tics. That's one of mine. That's the thing. But, alright, hold on. I gotta start using the verbal tics while I'm talking. I'm not a huge Thanksgiving person in general, Poisson, but, like, I don't really care for Thanksgiving food. I don't really, here's a celebration, you eat. Here's a celebration, you eat, Poisson. And so, like, but to be fair, that's the case for a lot of holidays, where it's just, like, you come together, you eat food. You come together, you have meal, that is it. Congratulations, you're good to go. Now go home, Poisson. It's something. But no, it was weird, because you know how, like, traditionally Thanksgiving starts at like 2, like, Thanksgiving dinner, quote-unquote, starts at, like, 2 in the afternoon for some reason that no one's really sure of. I'm sure there's some tradition, reason-based thing at some point in the past. My brother got a new job, and so he didn't get home until, like, 8:30, so we decided to not eat Thanksgiving dinner until 8:30, which was definitely strange. So a large part of the day was just sitting around, just kind of, like, hanging out. Some of my family was watching football because they like football, and there's, like, a bunch of Thanksgiving, like American football. There's a bunch of American Thanksgiving or American football Thanksgiving games, and so I sat by and technically watched, but I was actually just doing upper level calculus work. That is because I work at a college, and one of my coworkers is also a student taking a calculus 4 class. And he was like, hey, do you want to see this Calculus 4 project we're working on? And I was like, yeah, sure. I have nothing to do on Thanksgiving, so we'll do it over Thanksgiving. And so then I did it over Thanksgiving. Well, I didn't finish it, but I did a chunk of it. So that was interesting. I don't know. It's very... It's weird to hang out and do math at Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving dinner, but Thanksgiving celebratoriness, I don't know, any sort of holiday. Any sort of holiday where you just kind of, like, sit and do math. Which I think for most people isn't any holiday, but for me is any holiday. Is every holiday, potentially. I'm the same person who on my birthday last year, which is on Halloween, so that's holiday. On my birthday last year, I asked for an advanced linear algebra textbook. That's what I asked for my birthday, and I got it. Yeah. And the thing is, my brother also works late on Christmas, so I think this is shaping up to also be a very strange Christmas. It's a very strange season. I don't know how to describe it. There's strange vibes to the world currently. I don't know. The world's also just, in a general sense, in a stressful place, so that doesn't really help. Like, there's an air of uncertainty around a lot of things, which isn't fun. I'm seeing it a lot of places, too. Like, it's weird. At work, I'm seeing it. A lot of people are leaving this job. I'm trying to leave said job as well. And there's just, like, an air of discomfort. Like, nobody wants to be there. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it or, like, what's bringing it on. But it's just kind of, like, universal amongst the staff in my division, where it's just like, I don't want to be here. I don't like this job. I want a better job. I want a new job. I just want the new textbook smell real bad. Exactly. Listen, I am the same person who one Christmas asked for bleach-scented candles, and I did not get them, but they are a real thing. I will have you know, bleach-scented candles are in fact a real thing. I really want them. I gotta go ahead and order them sometime. I think because they're like a specialty candle. Like scented candles sometimes are if I remember, are scented candles? How expensive are scented candles normally? Okay. A Mountain Dew Baja Blast scented candle. Okay. No, these are colognes. I'm not looking for colognes. I'm looking for scented candles. A Yankee Candle. Come on. How much are any of these? Why is this so difficult? Candles. Let's look at a scented candle. $35! Jesus. Place one on Job Blaze. Now everybody wants to leave Squared. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a vibe. No one really wants to be there. It sucks, and like they keep us under hours where we can get benefits, and then it's not my direct boss's fault. It's her boss's fault. We'll then talk to her and be like, well, why do we have such low employee retention? It's like, we have such low employee retention because nobody wants to stay for no benefits. Like, the pay is good, but it doesn't matter if I, you know, if I have the capped out hours under 20 hours. It's just ridiculous. So then it's in this situation of you're like in this limbo where it's like, okay, if you want us to stick around, pay us more, because onboarding people is expensive. I don't know, like someone would have to run the numbers to say, and it's just information I don't have access to in my role. Someone would have to run the numbers and say, what's the difference between onboarding people at this like frequent pace that we do versus giving current employees benefits and more consistent hours. Because if they have benefits and more consistent hours, then what's the word? You need fewer people. Instead, let's just hire 1 million part-time people who we constantly cycle through. I imagine the benefits is probably more draining than just hiring a bunch of new people, but it's difficult to hire new people, especially if you don't have everyone for the role. Because a number of these roles, it's like, oh, I have 1 or 2 people for these roles, yet I somehow need to fit them between 2 people, fit them to cover for an entire week. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's irritating. But so that's one of the things I did over a break. If you saw the little edit I made, you could see that was one of the things. Job hunting. That was one of the things I did over the break. Good old job hunting, pretty consistently. And my God, is it irritating? Because so I heard back from a place, and I was like, oh sweet, I have this potential interview. I hear back from them. I then go on to, I was like, okay, so before I click a link they send you, hey, set up this Microsoft Teams meeting with our hiring manager, which it feels weird that they would do. Anyways, I go ahead and look up their LLC, and it's an unclaimed domain, and it's like unclaimed stuff, and I look at their supposed website, and the person that they listed as their hiring manager is different than the person that's listed on their website. And I'm like, God damn it. So I didn't go ahead with it because it was very untrustworthy. And it was just it's like that kind of stuff, or it's rejection letters. So that got me thinking, okay, well, I already work as a support tech, but I want to work let's try to push further into just directly IT. And I'm applying for more, like, ideally I would work in something like data science. No, that's not true. Ideally, I'd work in research, but until I have my master's, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, but until then, I'd like to then, okay, push this forward into IT. Either a scam or a really bad place. Yeah, exactly. Because then I also get messages where it's like, hey, we're hiring manager from, and then they don't have a company name. It's like, we're the hiring manager. We reached out to you. Reach out to us and make $100 a day. And I was like, haha, that's not real. At this point, they're openly selling application info to scammers. Yeah. I love what the job market is right now. Just awful. But anyways, I thought, let's try and push, you know, I'm also applying for stuff just like data entry positions. I'll be your goddamn front desk clerk. I'll run your insurance information and schedule appointments. I don't care. I just need either stuff to supplement my current part-time work or something full-time. Because it's fall of 2026 is when I start grad school, and I don't have all the money built up to do that yet. So I need more cash. And so I also started working on a IT certification through Google. Get certified. What the heck? Why not? It's something to throw on a resume. Say I'm certified as an IT technician, but IT support tech. But we'll see if that actually affects anything I do. Who knows? Who knows? That's the constant state. Let's stay hydrated. Your favorites when a headhunter calls you up and is like, we're not going to tell you the position we're looking for. Rather than crazy difficulty. Exactly. I love that too. We heard you were looking for a position. What position? We can't disclose that. Well, then how am I supposed to know if I actually want to take this phone call? And just also the understanding that where it's like so much misinformation, I guess. So it's just, ugh. Please be transparent with people, because if you're not transparent with people you're trying to hire, then you won't hire anyone. You like to describe the best day of your life check questions more. Well, that's the thing, is those types of questions, like, describe a time you had to solve a problem with analysis. And analysis is such a broad term that it's like, or with data, such a broad term that it's not hard to do. It's easy to go ahead and write out those paragraphs. And I think my writing isn't horrible. But so I feel like I'm pretty good. I can write it out, reread it once or twice, and then send it off without any real altercations. But it gets exhausting, because the thing is also you can only do it so many times before you want to not be alive anymore. No, you can only do it so many times before you just, it's so exhausting. You get nowhere. You get nowhere so fast. Ugh. I'm currently reading job applications now. But so what we are gonna do today, in order to try and deal with the rage, that I feel, is we are going to play IT Simulator. We are going to play IT Simulator as an attempt to in theory learn some amount of skills that will benefit us on our career path. Will that actually matter? Who knows? I don't know, I'm just... How are you remote if you want me to be in? Whatever. Gotta break out the reverse transcribized denatured during DNA synthesis due to lack of cysteine bonds to impress people. The thing is also, when you try to impress people, that kind of stuff, there's also the off chance that you, isolate yourself, because then... Yeah. You're someone... Like, isolate yourself because people don't know what that word means, and so they're like, we're not gonna hire this person. I don't know what determines what hires people. Who knows? I don't know. I certainly don't. You heard someone in IT recommend locate MSP or CST near you to look for NOC or support tech roles. Those vocab words can help. That's not a bad idea. Let's do a vocab search. Well, that's... Network Operations Center, okay. How much of my life just boils back down to job hunting with no matter what I'm doing? I feel like it's a lot of it. I feel like it's a good chunk of it. Just my day-to-day downtime. I can just be like, okay, time to open this up and... Let's check this out. Anyways. Let me just send in this one. Anytime on any... I will absolutely miss work for a job interview at a better institution, place, institution, organization, whichever. All right, let me close out of this and let's shift over now. We'll get some tech support. Wow. I don't know if this game has any audio. So I booted up this game once to, you know, just like make sure everything was set. There is an audio setting, but then none of the stuff was making any noise. Like I have the max FPS, audio. So we're gonna set that down to like 50. And then we're gonna see what happens. FOV, large as possible. I want that to give me a headache. Fine. The fact that there's literally no sound at all is crazy. There's this training mode, except mode unavailable and mode unavailable because this is early access. Let's just play the game and see what happens. We're gonna do it on easy because I'm new to the IT world. My game name, my world, characters. Broads Incorporated. Our motto is, we steal your money. Actually, you know what? We're going to change it to Fishing Incorporated. There we go. And there's a little guy that has a hoodie, and so that's going to be me. Alright, I got a trophy for starting the game. Okay, we got music. We got music. It's quiet, but it's there. I don't even know how well it's even registering on stream, but it's a tough one. I don't think I can figure this out. I'm gonna need to ask ChatGPT. I just realized the size of my game thing. It's larger than normal, but I'll live. Okay. Get out of bed. Wow. So this is what it's like. Left, right. Is this what it's like in IT? Wait, why is there a crouch? Well, I guess. Oh, it's a crouch toggle, okay. Sorry, you didn't refrigerate your sandwich? Good, they got the triple monitor setup. That's ideal. That's just honestly like real life. Okay, run. Okay, dot. Game genre should be fantasy. Yeah, because I have a job in it. Okay, go to change network settings. Card. Ethernet properties. Okay, we want the properties of TCP/4. Here's the IP address. Change the IP address to that, set the gateway to that, and subnet the mask, or enable DH. Exit addressing means any number range of 3 to 255. Remember that the default gateway ends with 1, so make sure to use a different final number. You got it, Chief. Two, 1, 8, 10. As long as that's anything that's not 1. Oh, no. And then the default gateway. Set to 1. Guys, I'm really doing it. I'm really doing it. Subnet mask 255 or enable DHP. I don't see a way to do that, so we're gonna leave that be. Search the web for a job that interests you. Search the web for a job that interests you. Search the web for a job that interests you. That's my first task. That's my first task. I hate this already. It's painfully close. Alright. I'm assuming we go to jobly.com. IT. Select a job offer that interests you. I'm sorry. Alright, this is... Oh my god. I can't even get a job in IT. The first thing as being an IT support tech, and I can't even get a job in IT. Alright, we're going to Poland to be a career advisor. This is awful. Goodness is a career advisor. Oh man, I want to also... exit. I want to access... Hello? I want to access settings. Okay. It says to play voxelcraft, but I want to submit an application. There we go. Now let's play a voxelcraft. Oh, wow. Hold on, I can't, wait, how do I set items in voxelcraft? Wow. This is riveting. Watch them not call you for 3 months. That would be authentic. They're really trying to give me the IT simulator experience, I think. Really the worker experience. The minimum wage. I hate my life experience. On you. There we go. Take out this lower level because that's gonna be the most difficult one to do. We're going all in. I'm 100%ing voxelcraft. I'm speedrunning voxelcraft. I'm sure this noise isn't at all painful to hear. Click. I had no idea being in IT was so easy. Alright. Yeah, that's how I... No matter what game, always get distracted, ended up playing Minecraft again. This is more Terraria, but whatever. Alright, how far into the skybox can I go? Wow, what a game. Okay, let's, I can go sit on the couch. Boxing. Wait. What kind of IT person does any physical activity? This is unrealistic. Ah, beautiful. Oh, do I have a pet animal? How can you afford this place? You don't have a job. Alright, let's sit on the couch and watch some TV. Go to channel 2. This is the... This is a terrible... This is terrible. This is a terrible television. I also have a... Oh, I need to pick up the... Oh, I can't pick up the player. Did I used to be a construction worker? Is that it? I gave up on my construction worker life, candy bars, and become an IT worker. Our controller in the fish tank. My fish dead? Did I electrocute it? Why do I have this? Why is this in their home? Am I staying in an office? Also, I hate the fact that the sandwich is unrefrigerated. Do I have a fridge? Yes, here's my fancy futuristic fridge. This is all too nice for someone who just doesn't have a job. Oh, let's go check Jobly. See if I've gotten a response. Oh. I just had to kill time until I could submit a job for an IT application. Cool. Now, the most unrealistic part about this is that I just got accepted to this job. Alright. Day one on the job. Day one on the job. Let's see how fast I can get fired. Where are things in the company? Thanks to it, you'll definitely be able to track down all the... Wait, this is the building plan and your map. Thanks to it, you'll be able to track down all the failures. Each device is marked in green. When you hover over it, you'll also see who owns it. So that's Kyle. Bell, Olive, Callum, Jacob, the warehouse rack. We're looking for the locker. Printer, rack, server rack, computer. Okay. How do I check my email? Can I check my email from my IT tablet? Okay, what do we got? From our IT manager. Hi, I'm Luke and I work the morning shift. Unfortunately, we'll be missing each other at work. I want to pass on a few important things. To get into the SLA, you'll need to close tasks on time. These are internal repairs, but unfortunately headquarters is keeping an eye on us. This morning I had 2 cases of computer failures where a blue screen appeared with a message driver corrupted. This issue occurred when launching random apps or files. I managed to fix it. Interestingly, it wasn't a driver issue, but rather a BIOS setting. The option control OMU reboot behavior needs to be set to true. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to fully diagnose what happens. Luckily, on your first day, first to work, after all, someone has good luck on your first. Okay. I'll send you a PDF of the VPN user manual. Without it, you won't be able to log into the wiki. Nice to meet you. Excited that we have a new IT specialist. I just realized time is passing. You're from HR. I need room 101. Also have a PDF file for you. Internal wiki. Need to connect it to the VPN. Okay. His name is Jack, and as your CEO, pleased to welcome you to our team. Your contribution for some essential importance of delivering high quality work. Yeah, this is how I kind of read emails in real life. I just skim. Okay. Signing 42 days, mountain trip. Fantastic. I don't want to hang out with my coworkers, that's at work. I accidentally said that to everyone. So first, go ahead to, how do I access? From here. Over here before. Alright. It wants me to do stuff first, so I'll do that before. Ooh, a new job offer. I can quit this job already. Alright. So first things first, it wants me to go to the locker. Well, I already missed it. This map is a lot smaller than I thought. I think no Elden Ring. Okay. This is your locker. You can open it, using it at the interaction, check what's inside. Cheap humans. Wow. He is an IT professional. I certainly own a lot. Close the lock. Alright, head to the IT room. I'll configure things before my first task. Wait, why do I have stamina? You just kick it open aggressively. I keep that closed. I don't want anyone to come into me while I work. This is your IT office. You're in charge here, but only on the second shift. Your senior colleagues take the morning shifts, and that's when most of the failures happen, and he has the experience. Well, you're just the rookie. I need to rub it in. Let's start with configuring the network on your tablet. Okay, here we go. Settings. Wi-Fi. Connect. Yep. Alright, set the second authentication method to Mischap. Select user. Set the identity user and the password to then the advanced options. Oh god. I'm so annoyed that I can't copy paste stuff, but thought that was supposed to be that. I swear to god if I typed in anything wrong. Okay, close any app on the tablet and press the button at the bottom. Have access to the network. That's already a big plus. Go to your computer. You'll find it at the end of the IT room at the window. Then sit down at the computer using the function. Okay. I assume it is this one. Why is there already a bunch of stuff at my computer? Your computer isn't just a regular workstation like the others. It also serves as a server. If it's turned off, some parts of the company systems automatically stop working. Turn on the computer and log in. Aha, I'm breaking into his IT manager thing. Fun fact, on OpenSD, the free Linux, there's no Wi-Fi manager by default. You have to connect to encrypted networks manually through commands. Doesn't that sound fun? That sounds awesome. Stop sending me job offers. I need to set my ringer to... Here's your little command center. Here you can manage the entire company. Open the browser and go to wiki storage. As you can see, the page cannot be found. This is because the headquarters is in Germany and trying to access it directly. To reach the page, you need to access the VPN. Yeah, they already told me that. Probably Fastgo 1 Connect. Yep. Cool. Assuming I don't need to keep that open. Oh, wait. Right. Open the authorization app. Okay. Go ahead and report that as an incident. What happens if I do? It's so funny that I do appreciate that they are making me go through all these hurdles because now it feels real. Alright. I have to let me step away. I already did that though. Telling me to do this, but I already did this. Okay. I wish I could turn up the audio, but it still won't let me. Oh, I can do it. Nope, I'd have to do it from the main menu. That's irritating. Why not add an extra level of difficulty into everything we do? Right, now you connected to the VPN. You can close the application. Keep running in the background. Now go to wiki storage. I wanna make this bring it to my homepage. Access to data from the entire company, which has several branches in different countries. It's really funny. I just realized that to start an IT, an entry or like a junior position, and have no mentoring. Like there's the tutorial, but the guy who had like precedes you on shift is like, you'll figure it out. Just do whatever you gotta do. I don't really care. You may have access to data from the entire company. Check the procedures. As you can see, there's a list of files to download here. These are mostly procedures that will make your work easier and expand your knowledge. Download any file. We know that, we know that. Download this. How to make a bootable pen drive. That's something that I actually don't know, that I was curious about. Downloads. Okay. Text, PDF reader. In theory, I could search for a game file or something, or a game app. Awesome. I do like that it's making the clicking noise. Alright, now we sit here while it downloads. Like. Bootable. Oh wow, they're just actually going through it. Oh, it wants me to do a... Oh. Okay. I already forgot where the app. I want to say it's... Keep doing that. App Store. PDF. Not complicated, you know, from pointing out. In the mail app, check the task directory. I set my mail to be bootable pen drives are cool. You burn an OS into some USB, and use some software, and then your PC BIOS setting make it boot from USB. Yeah. I wasn't sure how to actually like convert it into a state where it's able to do that efficiently. Actually, I'm gonna read that PDF real quick, and I'm gonna see if I open an application. And then you can format it. Cool. Okay, so the main thing is there's going to be an application that allows us to make that sort of clean conversion. Like that. Oh wait, no. There's the mail. Tasks. Balana Etcher and Rufus are two popular free apps IRL. Ooh, okay. I'll look into it. Oh, guys! There's free cosmetics. Should I click the link to this website? Also, or this passport? Or this other free cosmetics? I can't believe they're just free. Can you set my wallpaper and system colors to something orange? I really like that color. Sure, Liliana. Fortunately, nothing serious happened. Critical instances, events that require immediate intervention or repair. 4 to 6 hours as usual. A critical instance, test with high, medium, low priority. It's important not to exceed this time. Resolve. Listen, I have a difficult job clicking on spam emails, okay? As you can see here, some piece of problem description, patient or make timed tasks, as well as information about the reward. Get more cash if you. Also, get help if you get. Click the LA bulb in the other corner to learn. On Linux, no command, no software is required. You can just copy the bytes over with the D command. Heck yeah! Another reason why Linux is great. Settings, you'll find the options. Okay. Find the computer from the ticket on the map. When you hover over the device, you'll see the user's data. Actually, the task title. Okay. We're looking for Liliana. This one. When you hover over the device, okay, so do I have to go there in person and there's stuff? Is that it? Try not do it manually. I think they want me to do it. I don't know. Anna's office at the back. Go ahead and turn on everyone. Can't stop me. Alright. Settings. Now can I just turn it off from here? Did I do good? Did I do good? Am I ITing well? Am I like on a night shift or something? How come nobody works at this company besides me? Thus. So now they want me to go to tasks. You set my wallpaper and system. Oh, did I not do it? Did I not do it correctly? Okay, hold on, man. I think I didn't do it correctly. Let me sprint across. Oh, I have the same nonsense picture in my house. Let me go aggressively. Didn't even look through her browser history. That's a good point. Let's go around on her computer. This is the power we have as IT. Especially when when it's just on the world's longest lunch break, apparently. So, let's take advantage of it. That's it. Let's do what everyone in IT secretly does and go through everyone else's stuff. What do you mean? There we go. Now. Let's go ahead and delete everything she has. This just... What docs did she have? Anything on the desktop? Just the total virus. See. Let's do a system scan of her computer. See if she's avoided any phishing. Let's let's go ahead and just go into her computer, under a system, boot. I can't just like find individual files to destroy. That would be so funny. You just go in there and just start deleting stuff. Go to your browser, go to your computer, and open the browser. I'm a very much close the door behind me kind of person. Man, the fact that I can't... Let me make that a desktop shortcut. What the heck? Alright. There's your freaking message for someone. Some devices have their own web interface. When you enter the IP address of the device on the network, you'll see the system that device runs. And connect to office printers, network devices, or blah, 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 and more. Okay. Oh, the cameras. Cool. I can find out who's been stealing lunches. Search help form to find default password for the router. Now just open a new tab. Why can't I open a new tab? I mean, the fact that you're just Googling, Googling answers makes me happy. Default password for the router. Network. Why can't I open a tab with 25? Do you know how much RAM Google tab costs? That's true. We're not on Google, we're on browser. Generic browser. You know the one. Change anything on a switch, router, access point, or even so you can reconnect to the same network as the device. Internet access. By default, the username is usually admin, and the password's also admin. Okay. there's several tabs here. The router in a company is an SD1. So does COOT connections. One is a fixed line ISP connection, the other is an LTE module. The router switches to LTE in case of issues with the fixed line. Currently, we're in the process of changing providers, and the router is only working on LTE. In the coming days, this will change. New provider will be informed of this by email. Step away from the computer. Sounds like a threat. Look at the network sockets on the wall. These look like network sockets. I don't think sockets. Oh, crouch. It seems to be the power. All right, here are our sockets. Disconnect patch cords and replace them. To do this, you must have a patch cord in your inventory. These in turn can be found in various places in the building. Don't collect them all because if they don't fit in your locker, you have to throw them away. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Or that's what it is. Correct, and look at the front USB ports. As you can see, we have 3 USB ports. You can also view your inventory. Now we have to steal someone's flash drive, I guess. Funny, the clicking to clicking feels more complex than a regular. Oh. I don't know why I had to pick up that patch cord, but it. Wow. Okay, it's to make a. If you need to install a system or repair it, use the procedures. Okay, or in help. Network sockets, USB ports, and the only interaction form. Walk over to the rack, cabinet, and the function. Is that this? Yes. But what can I unplug to ruin this company? As you can see, change connections between devices. Order in the company. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I feel myself coming down with a cold. Because my brother had a cold and then my dad had a cold, so I think I also have a cold. Alright. Let's go see what supposedly critical task these people have for me to do on my first day. Yes, I can. All right, let's see. I didn't have internet today, and the computer wants to dull. You get a blue screen. Problem printing documents. You take a look. We got a lot to print. Okay, let's get to work. So let's start with. It's just his. We'll just knock it out of the park. As should be easy. Okay, this is critical. So critical. Okay, since these are critical, let's just go ahead and knock. Map. We're looking for Callum. Callum. We need it with a firewall, blue screen. Okay, let's head over to the warehouse. I do kind of like that. I'm pretty sure they're just throwing you in to be like, well, go ID now. Like, okay. for Callum. Okay, what do I got? Wasn't his problem that the screen wouldn't turn on? Computer won't turn on when I click. Computer starts up properly. Done. Okay. I guess that's half of IT. Just do it for them. Alright. Blue screen, no internet. Blue screen, no internet. Okay, and that is for Ava. Here in the office? Hi. If this is what the exciting world of IT is like. I know how many people will be like, wow, I don't know what happened. It was crazy. PC random blobs, we need to restart. Get the feeling that it is not correctly restarting. Even said that there was a her network stuff wasn't turning on because she felt a cord throw it away. Okay, so I need to go ahead and I think try booting from a different thing, maybe? Starts correctly. Okay, exit. Let's head back. See, problem is, see if the forum or the wiki can help us. When in doubt, Google problems. What was it? Any advanced magic system is almost indistinguishable from science. That's kind of what it is. Just like magic is just science we don't know yet. Bridge. Procedures. Yeah, that's fine. Forum. bugged. I tried. What exactly was her problem? Blue screen and no internet. Oh. That's what it was. Pretty good. I was able to get that done. The Wi-Fi's back. So then can I reboot it? Have a look. See if it boots correctly now. Booting through the wrong one. Okay, so I think I need that. Okay. Doesn't want her to try this. See, I don't know if that's the problem, but what the heck? Give it a try and see if it can work. Installing the OS. Okay. Browser. Oh. Here. Software. Okay. Like astronaut on there. I would say, I feel this is probably accurately preparing me for a position in IT. In the sense of, my response is, let's try some stuff and see what happens. Because that's always been my experience in troubleshooting really anything. Just like, yeah, this probably works. And then eventually you just run to the same problem over and over, where eventually you get good enough to fix it all.
that. Select that drive. Copy it over. Okay, run that. That doesn't look like 50% at all. Let's double check that. Okay. Can I eject it? Do they want me to eject it, or can I just remove it? I don't know how in-depth they want me to go. There's a dog outside. Let's go ahead and load this. Or who knows if this was the right solution? Let's destroy this entire company's infrastructure and then quit our job. That's how IT works, right? Right? I'd like to think so. Okay. We up and running. Starts correctly. Form a ping to the router. How do I do that? Oh, and I can do it from their computer. Why am I... Just ask AWS people to look at the internet. You're right. You're right. You're a genius. Oh wait. Boy. Oops. The router, is that the correct? Which router do I want to ping to? If I want. How do I that? Do I calculate subnet? Working devices. To log in, but that's not what it. Forum, control panel. Let's see. Fortunately, on my computer, but there's no internet. I found a forum that is worth checking. Network addressing in the terminal turns out to probably set to static. New place a different set of control panel. You can do a menu icon of an application. Go to the network and sharing separate on those. I don't believe. I view this. Missed recapitalized. That has it through form a ping to the right. That. Tutorials maybe? Did they actually do it on more than one occasion? There's no way they did it multiple times. Because there was the most recent time. I remember that. But have there been other times? Wait a minute. What's this router's IP address? Oh, there it is. My solution was to Google this in real life. I love that that worked. I love that that worked. Awesome. All right, on to the firewall. Done that. That's USB drive. What's the next task we have? Something with a firewall. And that's David. Oh, same room, right? Oh. Ah, David only lives in storage. Issue. Remotely on the specified computer, if fire was blocked, meaning you can't connect. Send the information. Disable the fucking button. Okay. Where are you running into this issue? I think you do something remotely, but how'd I even check that? Trying to do. try to act. Had annual outages for what? She. That's crazy. Ah, there we go. Big private, I think. Look. Private networks. Connected. Connections. Block all connections to Avenue or nothing. That's what it is. Right. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. Step by step, I'm figuring out how to work in IT. Ugh. I'm definitely coming down with that cold. Okay, cool. Who next? The printer. Be on the printer itself. Asks. Printer has addressing. Or is the printer? Printer. HR room printer. Office 104 printer. We want the IT printer. Sorry, an IT request was sent in to fix the IT room. Did this... about fixing... Oh, I remember seeing a... thing on this on the forum. There was a thing about fixing the printer. Problem. Team management encroachment. Ha 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 ha. We'll change the encroachment method by 3DS and ADS. Encroachment with ADS and 3DS algorithm. Okay. I know the end of my shift is approaching. Not if I have anything to say about it. We want to fix this printer, dang it. We want to fix this printer, dang it. Why'd I turn it off? Write to IT and ask them the method on printer. The encryption set of thing you switch to tunnel. Okay. Encryption method. Ah, okay. That should be good. Okay, guess I'll and turn off the printer. Go ahead and shut down my computer so that nobody can break in, I guess. Ridiculous. The door too. Ugh. I won't be getting no overtime. And hide that USB that I left there. Great, no thefts today, the anti-theft gate. That white has 1 million cameras. Trying to stop me from stealing? Oh, I can't believe they wouldn't trust me like that. Alright, we did it. Did basic IT work. And it only took a good chunk of my day. I think that's good to call it, just because, like I said, I'm starting to feel myself come down with a cold, and I want sleep. My plan is to simply take my meds and then go to bed. That game is fun though. I'm glad I tried it. And it was funny because I ended up Googling the way to solve one of the problems with the pinging the router, and it just actually worked, which makes me happy. I remember joking about bringing an organism home and got some of the dirtiest looks. Good stream. Thank you. Alright, I will be back on Wednesday with a bit more energy, a bit more zest. We're gonna be playing Ultra Kill, which is fun.
So, anyways, I have been Poisson, variant of VTuber, Math, Gamer, and Nonsense. Ready? Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and bye-bye. It was great to all see you again.